Welcome to Alternatify, where we delve into the profound what-ifs of history and speculate on potential futures. Today we confront a looming challenge that could redefine an entire continent, Europe's demographic winter. This isn't just a trend, it's a fundamental shift. We're talking about declining birth rates, a phenomenon quietly reshaping societies across Europe. What if, instead of relying primarily on immigration to offset these declines, Europe had chosen a different path? What if it had prioritized boosting its native fertility rates? This video will explore the profound economic, social, and cultural shifts such a choice might entail. We'll also confront the complex ethical dilemmas inherent in such a speculative scenario. Prepare to question assumptions and imagine a very different Europe. Across much of Europe, birth rates have fallen significantly below the replacement level. This critical threshold, approximately 2.1 children per woman, is necessary to maintain a stable population without immigration. Many nations are far below this mark. Countries like Italy, Spain, Greece, and Germany are experiencing this demographic shift acutely. Their populations are aging rapidly, with fewer young people entering the workforce. This trend is not isolated. It's a widespread European reality. The economic impact is stark and undeniable. A shrinking workforce strains social security systems, pensions, and healthcare. Fewer taxpayers support a growing number of retirees, creating an unsustainable imbalance. Socially, this decline can lead to stagnation. Fewer young minds mean less social dynamism, fewer new ideas, and a potential loss of cultural vitality. The burden on working-age individuals intensifies, impacting quality of life and future prospects. For decades, immigration has been the most common response to Europe's demographic challenges. It's seen as a pragmatic solution to fill labor gaps and maintain economic growth. Many argue it's the only viable option. Proponents highlight that immigration provides essential workers, boosts economic activity, and introduces new perspectives and skills. It can enrich societies and prevent immediate economic collapse. Immigration has undeniably played a crucial role in many European economies. However, this approach also presents significant challenges. Integration difficulties, social tensions, and cultural clashes are often reported. There can be strain on public services and concerns about wage depression in certain sectors. Crucially, immigration often acts as a band-aid solution. While it addresses immediate labor shortages, it doesn't tackle the underlying reasons for low birth rates within native populations. The fundamental demographic imbalance persists. Now, let's consider the alternative: pro-natalist policies. These are deliberate government strategies designed to encourage higher birth rates among the native population. They aim to make having children more feasible and attractive. Such policies often include substantial financial incentives. This could mean generous child benefits, significant tax breaks for families, and heavily subsidized childcare. The goal is to alleviate the economic burden of raising children. Work-life balance is another critical component. Extended parental leave, flexible work arrangements, and a cultural shift valuing parenthood are essential. Societies would need to adapt to support parents more effectively. Beyond economics, there's a cultural dimension. This involves promoting a positive image of parenthood through public awareness campaigns and media representation. It's about fostering a societal environment where having children is celebrated and supported. Imagine a Europe where pro-natalist policies have succeeded. The most immediate benefit would be a larger, younger workforce. This influx of new talent could lead to increased economic activity, innovation, and sustained growth. Social dynamism would see a significant boost. More children mean more vibrant communities, increased social interaction, and a renewed sense of collective purpose. This could foster stronger community building and cultural exchange from within. Culturally, there could be a renewed appreciation for European heritage and traditions. A growing native population might foster a stronger sense of national pride and continuity. This isn't about exclusion, but about internal revitalization. This approach could lead to a more self-sustaining demographic future. It would reduce reliance on external solutions and allow Europe to shape its own population trajectory. The continent could regain a sense of demographic agency. However, This alternative path is not without its significant drawbacks and challenges. Implementing effective pro-natalist policies would require a substantial investment of public funds. This could lead to higher taxes or increased national debt. There are also potential unintended consequences to consider. A rapidly growing population could lead to concerns about overpopulation, environmental degradation, and increased resource competition. Sustainable growth would be paramount. Ethical considerations are perhaps the most complex. Such policies raise concerns about social engineering and potential infringement on individual freedoms. Reproductive rights and personal choices must be carefully balanced against state objectives. There's also the risk of exacerbating existing social inequalities. If not carefully designed, policies could disproportionately benefit certain demographics or economic classes. Fairness and universal access would be crucial. Furthermore, a strong focus on native fertility could inadvertently lead to a decline in cultural diversity. It might also risk the exclusion or marginalization of existing immigrant communities if not managed with extreme care and inclusivity. Let's delve deeper into how a pro-natalist Europe might look. Our education systems would be overflowing with children, necessitating new school construction and massive investment in early childhood development. Classrooms would be bustling. The workforce and economy would be fundamentally transformed. A younger, more dynamic population would fuel innovation, entrepreneurship, and a pervasive sense of optimism. New businesses would emerge, driven by youthful energy. Communities would be more vibrant and interconnected. Stronger social cohesion would develop, with local traditions and family values taking on renewed importance. Public spaces would reflect this youthful energy. Intergenerational support would be naturally reinforced. A larger, younger population would ensure the elderly are supported, guaranteeing continuity of care and wisdom transfer. The social contract between generations would be strengthened. Cultural heritage would be celebrated and preserved with renewed vigor. This would occur alongside a continued embrace of diversity and inclusivity, but with a stronger internal demographic foundation. Europe's identity would evolve from within. The ethical landscape of pro-natalist policies is complex and demands careful navigation. A fundamental principle is individual autonomy. Government encouragement must always be balanced with individual reproductive rights and personal choices. Fairness is another critical consideration. Policies must be designed to benefit all families, regardless of their socio-economic status or background. They must avoid exacerbating existing inequalities or creating new ones. The goal should be empowering choice, not dictating it. Policies should enable informed decisions, supported by comprehensive education and accessible healthcare. People should feel supported in their choices, not pressured. Cultural sensitivity is paramount. Promoting parenthood should not marginalize those who choose not to have children or those from different cultural backgrounds. A truly inclusive society respects all life paths. The state's role is to create an environment where having children is a joyful and supported option, not a mandated duty. This distinction is crucial for maintaining a free and ethical society. Examining existing models can offer valuable insights. France has a long history of pro-natalist policies, including generous child benefits, extensive childcare, and parental leave. These efforts have contributed to relatively higher birth rates compared to its neighbors. Sweden offers another compelling example with its comprehensive system. It emphasizes extensive parental leave, subsidized childcare, and a strong focus on gender equality. This holistic approach has also yielded comparatively high birth rates. Hungary has recently implemented a suite of aggressive pro-natalist measures. These include significant tax breaks, subsidized housing, and financial incentives for larger families. While early, the results are still mixed and under scrutiny. The key takeaway from these case studies is clear. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Policies must be meticulously tailored to specific societal needs, cultural values, and economic realities. What works in one nation may not translate directly to another. Each country's journey highlights the intricate balance between state intervention and individual liberty. The success of such policies often hinges on their broad societal acceptance and sustained political will. Technology and innovation would play a crucial role in a pro-natalist Europe. Advances in reproductive technologies, such as IVF and genetic screening, could help overcome fertility challenges. They could also ensure the health of future generations. Healthcare and longevity advancements would extend lifespans and improve the quality of life for older generations. This would reduce the dependency ratio, even with a growing younger population. A healthier populace benefits everyone. Automation and robotics could offset any potential shrinking workforce in specific sectors. They could increase productivity and reduce labor shortages, allowing human capital to focus on higher-value tasks. This would be vital for economic resilience. Finally, technology would provide access to high-quality education and training for future generations. Online learning, personalized education, and advanced skill development would prepare a dynamic workforce for an evolving world. These technological advancements would not just support a pro-natalist future, they would be integral to its success. They offer tools to manage challenges and amplify the benefits of demographic growth. The long-term vision for a pro-natalist Europe is one of a resilient economy. It would be thriving, innovative and sustainable, fueled by a dynamic and growing workforce. Economic vitality would be a hallmark. Communities would be vibrant, characterized by strong social bonds, cultural richness and a profound sense of belonging. The social fabric would be strengthened, fostering a collective identity and shared purpose. There would be a renewed sense of identity, rooted in shared values, cultural heritage, and a deep commitment to justice. This identity would be forged from within, reflecting the aspirations of its growing population. Crucially, this future would be sustainable. There would be a profound commitment to environmental protection and responsible resource management for future generations. The well-being of the planet would be intertwined with demographic growth. This vision is not merely about numbers, it's about the quality of life, the strength of society, and the enduring legacy of a continent. It's about Europe charting its own course into the future. We've explored the profound challenges of Europe's demographic winter and the potential of a pro-natalist alternative. We've weighed the economic benefits, the social dynamism, and the complex ethical dilemmas. We've also considered the vital role of technology. This journey into what if reveals that there are no easy answers, only choices with far-reaching consequences. The path Europe takes will define its future for centuries to come. It's a decision that touches every aspect of society. What are your thoughts on this speculative future? Do you see other potential pitfalls or possibilities? Share your insights in the comments below. If this discussion sparked your curiosity, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Alternatify for more thought-provoking scenarios. What other what-if questions should we explore next? Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep imagining the possibilities that lie ahead. The future is not predetermined. It is shaped by the choices we consider today.